There is an NPC in RDR2 wearing a soldier's uniform, missing an arm, begging for money on the streets of Valentine. He says he lost it fighting in the war. He is completely lying, and the truth behind Mickey is one of the most heartbreaking stories Rockstar ever told. Most players walk straight past Mickey. He's sitting on the ground outside Keen's saloon. One arm, blue uniform, hat tilted, easy to miss, easy to ignore. Just another random NPC in a game full of them. But if you stop to talk to him and keep coming back, you slowly uncover a story that Rockstar buried so deep that most people never saw the whole thing, and once you do, you'll never look at him the same way again. The first time you meet Mickey, he calls out to you from the street, sometimes mentioning he's hungry. You can easily recognize him by his blue uniform and hat. He only has one arm. Talk to him and he immediately pulls you in. After a short conversation, he asks for your name, then introduces himself as Mickey. He becomes surprisingly emotional, explaining that he couldn't forgive himself for not asking your name first. He says he would be sad, like when your little dog dies, that's sad. Then he asks if you want to be friends. Say he hasn't had a friend in a long time. Then he asks if he can hug you. Now here's where it gets interesting. If you accept that hug, as awkward as it is, Mickey actually pickpockets you during that embrace. So right from the start, Rockstar is telling you this man is not what he seems. Mickey claims he lost his arm fighting in the war. He's wearing a US Army sergeant's uniform. He tells stories about battles, about sacrifice, about everything he gave for his country. But when Arthur questions him about which war he fought in, Mickey can't answer. He stumbles, changes the subject, gets defensive. And then if you keep coming back, Mickey eventually admits to Arthur that he never actually served in the military. The whole veteran story was a lie. He was never a soldier. He never fought in any war. The uniform, the missing arm, and the battle stories, all of it was a performance. A survival strategy, because in 1999, America, a broken veteran on the street gets sympathy, gets food, gets coins. A random homeless man gets nothing. And here's where Rockstar does something genuinely brilliant. Because once you know Mickey is lying, you have a choice. You can be disgusted, walk away, never give him another cent. Or you can ask yourself what actually happened to this man. He has one arm, he is homeless, he is alone, he is begging strangers for food and hugs on a muddy street in Valentine. Whatever his real story is, it was bad enough that pretending to be a broken veteran was a better option than telling the truth. Mickey is a direct contrast to Joe Butler, a real Confederate veteran who actually did fight in the war. Joe is missing his right leg. Mickey is missing his left arm. One fought, one lied, but both ended up in the same place, forgotten, broken, surviving on the margins of a world that moved on without them. Rockstar put both men in the game on purpose because that point isn't whether Mickey served or not. The point is that nobody cared. Either way. Now here's the part that will actually break you. 8 years later, in 1907, John Marston can find Mickey still in Valentine, still on the street, still surviving. Mickey never knew about John, so to him he is a complete stranger. Mickey asks John if he can have a conversation. Arthur is dead. 8 years have passed. The entire world of the game has moved on. And Mickey is still right there. Same spot, same uniform, same loneliness. He outlived Arthur Morgan. He outlived the Vanderlyn gang. He outlived everything. Just a man on a street asking a stranger if they have a minute to talk. Mickey is not a villain. He's not even really a liar. He's just a man who found the only story the world would listen to and used it to survive. Rockstar hid one of the most human characters in plain sight on a street corner in Valentine, and most players walk straight past him. If this hits different, subscribe. We cover RDR2 stories and secrets every week. And drop in the comments. Did you give Mickey money when you met him? Because I did every single time.